Triple J says yes. Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get a real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J says yes. Visit triplejguam.com.
Welcome to another edition of Cruising with KUAM. Behind the wheel is Isa Baza, and in the passenger seat is former Guam Olympian and running coach Amy Atkinson. Amy is a George Washington High School alum where she graduated valedictorian. She is a former member of the Guam National Soccer Team and represented Guam in the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. Although she didn't advance to the semifinals, she did break the national 800-meter record. She was recently visiting Guam to lead a running clinic. She is currently a health teacher and running coach in Seoul, Korea.
Thanks for joining us, Amy. We're for Cruising with KUAM. So for those who don't know, you're a world-acclaimed athlete. Can you tell us a little bit about your athletic career?
Sure, yeah. So Guam is such a special place, both because of the people and culture here, but also our opportunities for athletics. And for me, moving here at age 12, sports was really what helped me get involved with the community here. And so I was a big soccer player and actually started playing with the Guam Football Association and traveling for the Guam team, and just really loved the community there, and then ran track in high school, and so just got a lot of opportunities to represent the island from a young age. But then I went on to university to play college soccer in Southern California, so that was a big goal of mine. And then while I was there, I continued to come back to Guam and run in some of the races for the Guam Track and Field Association. And then it was just really neat because as I progressed, they invited me to keep coming back. My family is still here, and so every summer I get to go and race. So that all led up to the London Olympics, and just blows me away when I moved here. I never imagined that would happen, and just the support of the people here has been amazing. So yeah, that was kind of probably the culminating event of my athletic career, but I continue to love the sport of running and soccer.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about the London Olympics? That was in 2012, and I understand you actually broke a record?
Yes. Well, the cool part about that story is I was training and doing really well. I was finishing up school in Southern California, and I ended up actually hurting my foot in March, and I didn't think I was going to recover in time for London, but just continued to train and just had hope, and I had a lot of support and prayers from people here. And so I went to Australia that summer and was able to qualify, and they told me I had made the team, and so I got to go to Manchester with Derek Mandel to a training camp and was there a month before the opening ceremonies. And then as the race approached, just continued to prepare mentally and physically. But the cool part was that breaking the record had been my goal to do that there, and with the injury it just had been discouraging, but I get into that day, I just felt a lot of peace and excitement that all these people were rooting for me, and I put in the best work I possibly could, and got into the race and just ran my best, and it ended up being like this amazing experience that I was able to break the record on that day. And I was just really thankful that God allowed me that opportunity after the injury. So I think the big part of it was the support of people here too.
So I mean, going into it, did you have any idea that you would be breaking a record?
I mean, it was my goal. I was on track to run that time, but with the setback, it was a little bit like, oh, is this going to happen? And honestly, I think as a runner, and what I tell my athletes is that you have to do your best with setbacks. You have to be resilient. You can't give up, and mentally you have to stay positive. And so I had this hope it would happen, but I also knew, regardless of if I set the record or not, it was about racing my best that day. And so it was pretty fun actually, because the girls I was racing against, some of them were ranked, top 10 in the world, from Canada and Burundi and Sudan, and I was able to stay with them throughout the whole race, and they really kicked it in the last 200 meters where I couldn't hold on to make it into the next round, but I think they helped me set the record because we ran at that good pace. So.
Okay, and are you still holding that record today?
Yes, yeah, still. I mean, obviously every record's meant to be broken, so my goal as a coach now is to obviously help younger athletes train and get faster. So I know someday somebody will break it, and that'll be exciting. But as of now, it still stands. Yeah.
Stay tuned. Up next, Amy talks about what it takes to make it to the Olympics when cruising with KUAM continues.
Triple J says yes! Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get a real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J says yes! Visit triplejguam.com.